In the previous video, we've looked at the way to move our local currency into Binance, convert it into the cryptocurrencies which are acceptable in Carnelian12, and how to move it into Carnelian12 for our investment purposes. In this video now, we begin to look at how to move funds out of Carnelian12 into Binance, and then to be able to sell and convert it back into our own local currency. To begin the process of moving our funds from Carnelian12 and into Binance, and to be able to now sell it and convert it into our own local currency, we start the initiation inside Carnelian12. We go to withdraw, the withdraw option. Once we click on the withdraw option, we now initiate the withdrawal of the funds here. We would have prior that already indicated our available address, wallet address. So when we now come here, all we do is the cryptocurrency we have available. Here, for example, I have 2.48 in BTC because I've withdrawn all the others. I withdraw on a daily basis. If it's Tron, whatever you want to withdraw, you indicate it. So in this case, let's say I will indicate this now. All I need to do now is insert my PIN. Once I insert my PIN, I click on confirm request, and the money is on its way. Normally, during weekdays, it takes 24 hours and it will hit your wallet. But on weekends, you need to add about 48 hours to it, so that it will hit your wallet. If we initiate on Friday, it will hit your wallet on Monday. Once we have initiated the withdrawal inside our account in Carnelian12, all we need to do is give it about 24 hours, and we move over to our wallet in Binance. Even about an hour or thereabout before that, you will receive an email from Binance letting you know that you have received a deposit into your Binance account. Here, for example, if we click on this transaction history, you will observe that a number of such transactions landed in my wallet, and all of them are from Carnelian12. It's opening up gradually, and once it opens up, you'll be able to see the transactions now. All these transactions hit my wallet on different days from Carnelian12. You can see them, all of them. Even if I go to 2, there are many. They just keep dropping into my Binance wallet. There they are. So that's how the funds get into your Binance wallet. Okay, we now have the funds in our Binance account, and we now want to sell off and convert into our local currency. As we indicated in the earlier video, we have 2 options: either to use the credit debit card option or the P2P trading. Let's look at the credit card debit card option. Here we indicate sell. Once we indicate sell, I explained earlier that the options here are limited. There are some countries that are not supported, some currencies are not supported. So we look at the currencies that are supported, and we pick within those. And once we pick within those, we continue until the amount is sold and credited into our bank account using this procedure. The other alternative is to use P2P trading, which is more versatile as it has many more payment options. So in this case, we want to sell, so we should indicate we are selling this time around. The last time we used USDT. Now let's use BTC as the mode we want to use. So that means we want to sell BTC. We're indicating sell again. We want to sell BTC, so let's indicate BTC. That is what we want to sell. Now we have options again. As I said, we indicate the currency we want to obtain. So let's say USD. Now we want to obtain dollars. So we've indicated we want to obtain dollars. We want to indicate the type of payments we want. If it's Wise, if it's Zelle, if it's Monobank, there are various options you can pick from. So let's pick Perfect Money this time around. If we pick Perfect Money as where we want our funds to be deposited into, our US dollar, we have various options of people willing to pay us into our Perfect Money account. We look through again, as I said, we look at the number of orders to indicate whether the person is a veteran or not. We look at the percentage completion to indicate the credibility. We also look at the limit the person has indicated to indicate whether he has enough volume for us to be able to get, that is, we want to sell. So is he willing to buy as much as we want to sell? Or in fact, he has limits that we cannot cope with. We look at it here. Once we've got that, we are ready to sell. So if we look at it and we're satisfied, for example, we click on sell. As I indicated in the last video, the trade is not yet open at this instance. The trade, we are still trying to look at the terms. We've seen his terms now. His terms indicates that payment will be made within 1 hour. That is, it will pay us to our Perfect Money account within 1 hour. So we now need to indicate the amount of BTC we have and see whether it's within his limit. We've looked at his limit earlier on. So if we say, for example, our BTC is equal to probably about 300 US dollars, which means we must have BTC of about 0.010680077. Once we have that, it means he will send 300 US dollars to our Perfect Money account. Once that is settled and we know we are willing to receive payment within 1 hour, we just click on sell BTC. The moment we click that, the trade now commences. It means he has 1 hour to make payment to us, and we will await for him to make payment. Once he makes payment, we will now click on the next page that we will see. Once we enter the trade, we will click on release the BTC to him. So once he sends his own money to our Perfect Money account, he will immediately click transferred, as we did in the other video. Once he clicks transferred, it means that money which Binance would have held in escrow, we cannot claim it back until we either confirm that yes, he has indeed paid us, by which time Binance will now transfer the funds to him, that is the BTC. Or if, for example, we cannot see the funds he claimed they are sent to us, then we will quickly alert support. There's a tab to do that, such that there will be a dispute and Binance will now resolve the issue. So basically, that's the way to sell. We now get our funds in our Perfect Money account, and we've got back our funds in our local currency.